to sell, to be able to make a lot of money. But if you can use a sales strategy that involves paying, right, like paid advertising, it would also make sense. All right, so you can also do Amazon ads, right? You can do Amazon ads, but this strategy is going to work with Facebook ads. So the whole premise of this is to actually build an audience or a follower of people, like building a followership, having people who are ready, who are going to be ready buyers when you eventually launch your book, or when you eventually want to, let them know that you have a book to sell. All right, so it's just like building a ready audience of people who know you, like you, and trust you enough to buy from you. So the $1 a day strategy is going to be, helping you to build your followership, and then, helping you to get people who are likely to buy your book on Amazon KDP. All right, so let's move on. So this video is going to be a bit lengthy, right? But not so lengthy. But I'm going to be showing you a lot of practical stuff that you would need, you need to follow to actually get it right. Okay, so note that you're going to be spending some money, right? It's a $1 strategy, so it involves spending money. So you're going to be for the most part, you're going to be spending $1 a day, right? So if you're in Nigeria, of course, $1 a day is about 700 or 720 right now, and we are praying to God that it actually drops down, because it's affecting a whole lot of things. All right, but then when I say the $1, just know that because eventually you're going to be using a Naira account to actually create your ad, so it could be something around 600, 700 or thereabout. Hopefully by the time you start to do yours, the dollar rate hasn't increased beyond what it currently is, right? So the situation is really, really pathetic. All right, so now let us look at the steps to the $1 a day strategy. All right, so we're going to be looking at all the steps that we're going to be taking to achieve our $1 a day strategy, and I'm just going to be going over everything we're going to be talking about, and then we can, now come back to each of these steps one after the other. So the first thing you need to do is to select a profitable niche, right? So if you don't already, let's say you're just starting out with your Amazon KDP business, and you've not yet written any book, or you've not yet created any book out there on Amazon. Even if you've already started, you can still start all over again, or you can now factor in the niche that you write on. A lot of people on Amazon actually write different books around different niches, right? There are some they write with pen names and all, but then for this very strategy, you have to build this business around a particular niche, right? This is very, very important. Now I'm not going to be delving into selecting niches, because I already delved into that in my online course, which is a more extensive training on Amazon KDP and book publishing, and also Facebook ads in general, right? So I'm going to be leaving the link to that course in the description as well, so that you can go check it out. All right, so you have to select a profitable niche. Then secondly, you have to create an Instagram business account, right? So because there is a difference between an Instagram business account and a normal Instagram account, right? So you're going to be have to create an Instagram business account, or switch your current personal Instagram profile to a business account. I'm going to be showing you how to also do that, right? Then we are also going to be looking at how to create your Facebook business manager, your ad account, and also how to add your Instagram account to your ad manager. Then we are also going to be looking at how to set up your payments in Naira and not in dollar. That is, you're going to be setting up a Naira ad account, and not a dollar account, right? Especially so if you are in Nigeria, right? This is going to be making things easy for you. Because when you start to track your metrics, it will be easy for you to do, right? Then another thing we're also going to be looking at is how to create content related to your niche, at least for 1 week, right? And then get ready to run your ads by doing your audience research in order to target people who are likely to buy your books on Amazon KDP. All right, so those are some of the things we're going to be covering in this training. All right, so if you're enjoying this training, please click on the like button and like this video, so that a lot more persons are going to be able to see this video and learn about the $1 edit strategy for selling more of your books on Amazon KDP. All right, and if you're not yet subscribed, please support our channel and subscribe to this channel so that we can grow. Okay, so let's go on. So it's practical demonstration time. So we are going to be starting from the very first, which is to select a profitable niche. All right, so when it comes to selecting niches, right, when it comes to creating building your book business around a particular niche, this is actually very important, because if you decide to create just any kind of book out there, it is not going to sell, because it is not all niches in the internet that sells. It is not all kind of books that actually appeals to people. So for instance, you want to start writing books around biology or something, like how to you want to start teaching people about biology, about science and all that. That's not a very profitable niche, if you ask me. All right, so some of the profitable niches out there are on relationship and sex, on making money online, on health and beauty, on there are so many of them out there actually. And you can actually go to the internet to make your research around on which niche is more profitable to build your book business around. So this niche is what you're going to be creating books around for most of the time, and it's also going to inform the kind of content that you're going to be putting out on your Instagram page as well. All right, so that is that about selecting a niche, which is actually very, very important. So you need to actually take out time to select a niche that is profitable. So for me, I create books, I create content around making money online, Facebook ads, lead generation and all. So those are actually related things, right? So now I'm going to be showing you how to create an Instagram business account. But what I'm going to be showing you actually is how to switch from an Instagram account, like a current Instagram profile you have, a personal Instagram profile, to a professional profile, right? That's what I'm going to be showing you how to do. So I'm just going to be I'm going to be leaving this place now, and I'm going to be going to my Instagram. I want to go to my Instagram account to show you how to do that. For some very funny reasons, I haven't been able to do this, right? And I've been battling with it. Like I haven't been able to switch my account successfully to a professional account, because I've not been an Instagram person before now. I often use Facebook page and all. So I've not exactly been an Instagram person. So right now I'm trying to switch my Instagram account to business profile, but then it's not been working. Probably it's going to work for you. So I'm just going to be showing you the steps you need to take. So this is my Instagram account. All right. This is my Instagram account. So the first thing you need to do in order to switch your account to a business account is to come to your Instagram account, click on your profile, and then go to settings. All right, go to settings. It's going to be showing shortly. So this is my Instagram account. I'll just come down here so just click on this this three icon here. Sorry, this three horizontal line right there, and so you can see settings here. So click on it and then go to okay. So when you click on settings, just click on switch to professional account. If your account is not already a professional account, you're going to be able to switch here immediately. So get professional to just click on continue. All right, then it would ask you here to select what best describes your brand, right? So you can just click on digital creator or entrepreneur, anyone that best suits the niche that you're going to be creating your content and your books around. Okay, so for some reason I keep getting this error message, and I don't know why. So I believe that when you by the time you're ready to do yours, it won't display this anymore, or you can just go on ahead to create a new account. If you already have an Instagram account and you'd like to, and you're getting this error message and you'd like to create from the scratch, just go on ahead, and or if you don't even have an Instagram account already, just go on ahead and create a business account. It's very, very easy to do. So at the point of creating a new account on Instagram, it's going to ask you if you want to create a professional business account or if you want to, create a personal account. So it's actually very, very easy to do. All right, so we've gone over how to create your Instagram account. Now what's next? Let's look at what's next we have to do. All right, so just hold on while my Canva loads. Okay, so unfortunately it's taking me back to, it's not taking me back to my presentation slide, it's taking me back to Canva. So I think the next thing we needed to do was to get our ad account. We needed to create our ad account, right? That was the next thing we needed to do. We needed to create our Facebook Business Manager, our ad account, and then add our Instagram page to it. That was the next thing we needed to do, right? Now, what is a business manager? The Facebook Business Manager is where adverts runs from. I know that oftentimes you've come across Facebook ads, right? So while scrolling through your Facebook or even your Instagram, you've come across some content that they say that they write sponsored, right? So that is the part of the ad you actually get to see. But the ad is actually created from an interface called the Facebook Business Manager and the ad account. So if you don't already know what that is, and if you don't already have one, I'm going to be showing you how to create it. Although I'm not going to be going too in depth because if I try to log out of my Facebook Business Manager right now, I may not really be able to create it. All right, so let me see what we're supposed to do anyways. So we're supposed to create our business manager, our ad account, and our and how to add our Instagram account. So let me show you how we can do that. All right, so what you basically need to do is to go to your browser, whether you're using a Google Chrome browser or whatever browser you're using. Just come here to, so I use Google Chrome. I'll just click on Google Chrome and then I'll type. Okay, so like I said, this video is going to be quite lengthy because of all the things we needed to cover, right? But then just I believe that at the end you're going to actually get something out of it. Like you're going to be getting value. So this is my own Facebook Business Manager. All right, so what you're seeing here can also work for a laptop, right? So basically this is how your laptop screen would look like. So let me just give you directives on how to get your own Facebook Business Manager. It's actually very simple to do. All you just need to do is to go to Google and type Facebook Business Manager, right? So it will display some results. In the search results, just click on create Facebook Business Manager, right? So it's just like opening a Facebook account, and your Facebook Business Manager is actually linked to your personal Facebook profile. So if you don't have a Facebook profile, you have to create one in order to actually be able to create the Facebook Business Manager. All right, so with the Facebook Business Manager, with the Facebook profile, you can now click on the create button to in order to create a Facebook Business Manager. So all you just need to do is to enter the details of your business, right? So you can enter your name, your email address, and also Facebook will direct you the steps you need to follow to actually achieve this. So at the end of the day, this is what you're going to be getting. Although yours is not going to be like this because you probably don't have any data yet. All right, so but you're going to be seeing all of this information, this Meta Business Suite. Then what you're going to be seeing here would be would probably be your Facebook page. If you have a Facebook page that is connected to your Facebook profile, you're going to be seeing that here. All right, and then to create your Facebook Business Manager, to create your Facebook ads manager, there are actually different steps to actually do that. You can also get your Facebook Business Manager from your normal Facebook profile, but let me just show you how to do it from here. So what you just need to do is to come to all tools. All right, come to all tools and then go to business settings, or better still, instead of clicking on all tools, just scroll down here to settings. Come directly to settings. So what we want to do right now is to create an ad account. All right, So go to settings. Now, if you don't already have an ad account, immediately you click on add or add account, it's going to be empty. So you just need to follow the steps to now create it. Like, all of these things are actually very simple. They are very, very simple. There is no hat trick there. No hat trick there at all. All right. So sorry, you can hear me sniffing because I am a bit under the weather right now. So this is our business settings. So we need to come to, okay, just give me a while. Click on this icon again, right, to take us to more settings. Then we can create our ad manager, because your own interface is going to be a little different from mine, because my own business manager is already very full, but yours is going to be a newly created business manager, so it's going to be a little different. But then you're going to even be able to navigate things more easily. All right. So your business manager is just like a house, right? And then your ad account is just like a room in your house. So the ad account is where you're going to be creating your advert from. Okay. So once you click on that icon, that J icon, you're going to be seeing all of this information. So the next thing you need to do is to click on. You're going to be seeing click on add account. Okay. Click on add account, and then it's going to direct us to, if it were yours, it's going to direct you to create a new ad account, right? You're not going to be seeing all these things here because you don't already have an ad account. You're going to be seeing something like you don't have an ad account, and then a directive to now go on ahead to create your ad account. All right, but since I already have an ad account, I don't want to create any other. So I have a couple of ad accounts here that I manage for a couple of clients. So but if I also want to create another ad account, I can go on ahead and click on create a new ad account, and then I'll be giving the directives to now create a new ad account and all that. But I don't want to populate this business manager with so many ad accounts. All right, so now I've shown you how to create your Facebook business manager. You need by going to Google and type in Facebook business manager, and then you get the directives on how to create your business manager, and then I've also shown you how to create an ad account. All right, so these things are very simple. Facebook literally takes you gives you it gives you a walkthrough on how to do it, so you don't have to get confused along the way. So it's actually very simple. All right, so after you've created your ad account, the next thing you want to do is to add your Instagram page. All right, to add your Instagram page, just come here to where it says Instagram account. All right, click on Instagram account, and remember you had already created your Instagram business account before now. So you can see now that I actually attempted to add my I attempted to add my Instagram account, but then I was getting this error message because my Instagram account is yet to be updated to the business account, so I was still having these issues. But then for you, all you just need to do is to click on add, and then search for your Instagram account, and then add it up. And this step is very, very important, because your Instagram account is, of course, where people are going to be seeing your advert on, right? Okay. So after adding your Instagram account, which is very simple, anyways, if you don't understand anything, just do not hesitate to come back to me to ask me anything, and we will sort it out. So I think we are done with this, right? I've shown you how to create your Facebook business manager. I've also directed you on how to create your ad account, and then how to also add your Instagram account, all right? Which is very simple, by the ways. Like I said earlier, if you don't understand anything, please just come back to me and we will trash it out. So if you're enjoying this video so far, please give it a thumbs up, like the video, and then so that the YouTube algorithm can show it to more people who are interested in it. All right. So what's next? What next? What next? What next do we need to do now that we have created our ad accounts, which is the back end from which our ad is going to be? Okay, I wanted to show you how to also add your payment details. Now, that is also very simple. All right. So in the process of creating your ad account, you're going to be um you're going to be prompted to add payment information. All right, and you have two options. You have the option to create your you have the option to create an ad account that is in dollars. All right, and you have the option to also create a naira account if you're in Nigeria. So instead of selecting a dollar account, please select a naira account. All right, so that you would be able to easily pay for your ads and also track the results from your ad. That is if you are in Nigeria currently. All right, but then if you're outside the country and um you can do more with dollars, then go on ahead and set up your ad account in dollars. Now, when you are also going to be funding your ad account, okay, let me show you how to fund your ad account. Let's say that you already set everything up and then you're ready to start creating your ads. Let me just show you how to fund your account very quickly. Let me show you how to fund your account very quickly, and then we will go on to the next thing. Okay, so you can even see here it says payment method. You can also do that from here. Payment method, let me see. Okay, let's see. Okay, probably this is not what it is. Okay, let me just close this place. Okay, okay, so let me go back to I'll I'll click on this place and then I'll go to my ads manager. So I'll go to my ads manager, and from here we can now add payment information. Okay, my network seems to be quite slow. Please forgive me for that. Okay, so our ad account is loading. Okay, anyways, so this is our ad account. So let's say, for instance, this is our ad account, right? This is your ad account. I just want to show you how to add funds to your ad account. So to add funds to your ad account, you're going to be needing your debit card, of course, right? So if you're in Nigeria, you'll be needing a debit. Usually I use I use a UBA prepaid card. So you can actually use you can use a Visa card, you can use a MasterCard. All right, so just click on, when you come to your ad account, just click on this three icon here. Click on this three icon here, and then it will take you to billing. You will see something like billing, right? So when you click on that billing, you will now see a directive to add funds, right? So this is more like a Facebook ads tutorial. I also have I have an extensive Facebook ads course, right? So if you're interested in it, I'm also going to be leaving the link in the description so that you can check it out as well. All right, so it's the complete walkthrough on how to run profitable adverts on Facebook for newbies. All right, I don't know why it's taking so long. I don't know why it's taking so long. The network seems to be very bad. Okay. Okay, so while we are waiting for this to actually load, um, let's see. While we are waiting for this to load, I want us to go back to. Okay, just hold on. All right, so let's just leave this alone for now. When it's ready, it will load, and then we'll come back to it. I wanted to show you how to fund your ad account. All right. So I think the next thing we need to talk about right now is adding content to your Instagram account. Right. So now let's assume that you have created your Instagram account, right? You've created your Instagram business account, you've created your ads, your Facebook business manager, and your ad account. You have added your Instagram account to your Facebook business manager. You have known how to add funds to your ad account. All right. So the things you actually need to get this running is now ready. So what is the next thing you need to do? The next thing you need to do is to write content to populate your Instagram account with relevant content for at least 1 week. So, a lot of people make the mistake of setting up a new ad account and then starting to run ads immediately. Now, I can tell you for free that that is one of the fastest ways to get Facebook to ban your account, because when you do that, they are going to be seeing your account as though it is they are going to be marking you off as being fraudulent. All right, so you want to ensure that after creating your Facebook business manager and ad account, you want to leave it for 1 week. All right, so within that 1 week, you want to ensure that you write content for your Instagram account. And the reason why you're doing that is because when you start to run your campaigns, when you start to run the engagement campaign for the $1 strategy, you want to ensure that when people are coming back to look for you, they want to see content that would make you look like an authority in that niche that you are in, because you just can't be running ads and then somebody comes to your page and then you're not seeing anything there. It's just like you've built a house and then you're inviting people to come to your house and then they come and there are no chairs, there are no tables and all right, so it will look somehow. So it is very important that between even after that 1 week, you want to be continuing, because take note that this $1 strategy is not something that is going to like just work at once, like maybe 2 to 3 weeks. No, it is something you have to build. So you're going to have to give this at least a month, to to see results. So you're going to be running this $1 campaign for at least a month in order for you to get, gain enough followers or gain enough people who have, related with your content. And then, it is those people who have either followed your Instagram page or have related with your content that you're going to be showing, an advert to. You're going to be showing an advert for your book too. All right, so it's just like building an audience of people who are going to be buying your book eventually. But then you have to ensure that these people have come in contact with your brand before now. They have maybe read your post, they have they have followed your Instagram page, they have taken certain actions on your page, and by that it won't be difficult at all for them to take the actions that you want them to take, which is buying your book on Amazon at the end of the day. All right, so creating content is very, very important, and your content can be video content, can be graphic content, can be articles, but then just ensure that this content is built around the book that you're going to be selling at the end of it. So let's say, for instance, I'm trying to write a book on how to run profitable Facebook ads. All right, so the build up to me announcing my book, or setting up my advert to sell my book, I'm going to be putting out content that relates to how to run profitable Facebook ads. I'm going to be making this content very valuable, because I want to ensure that these people see me as an authority in this niche, right? I want to ensure that they see me as somebody who knows what she's talking about. And it is one of these contents that we are eventually going to be using for our $1 strategy, for our $1 campaign. So we are going to be picking one of these content to now show these people, to show to run our campaign for people to like to engage with it. All right. So when they engage with this post, we are now going to be prompting them to follow our Instagram page. And once they start to follow our Instagram page, we also start to get Instagram followers. And then at the end of the day, when we are now ready to run a campaign to sell our book, it is these same people that we are now going to be showing the advert to and telling them that, okay, now our book is ready. Thank you for following me all this while. Now our book is ready for sale. Come and buy our book. All right. So let's say, for instance, okay, so that's not about that. All right. So let's say now that the 1 week of putting out content has elapsed. The next thing we now need to do is to get ready to run our ads. All right. So we are getting ready to run our ads, and the most important thing we need to do in preparation to run our ads is to do audience research. This is very, very important, because it is not everybody that is going to be interested in buying your products at the end of the day. It is not everybody that is going to be interested in reading books that are being sold on Amazon KDP. So we want to ensure that we target people who are Amazon KDP readers, who buy books on Amazon KDP. So how do we do that? One of the things you need to do is to ask yourself, these people who are my ideal audience, these people who are going to be buying my book, what kind of books do they read? What other kind of books related to my niche have they read, or have they come in contact with? You're also going to be asking yourself, what kind of magazines do they read or do they like? Because Facebook has all of this information. Once you're able to get all of this information, you will be able to target them as so long as they are actually available on Amazon. So if you want to get a more clearer understanding of audience targeting and all that I'm talking about, you may just have to refer to my Facebook course. All right, my Facebook course called Sell Out with Facebook Ads. It contains a whole lot on targeting. And also, if you buy my Amazon KDP course, which is a combination of Amazon KDP, book publishing, and Facebook ads, you would also get all of these things I'm talking about, because I delve very, very deep into audience research and all right. So you want to ask yourself, what kind of books do these people read? What kind of which other kind of authors that are related to my niche are they interested in? All right. So let's say, for instance, now I want to write a book on affiliate marketing, and I ask myself, who are the authors that are big in these affiliate marketing industries? When I ask myself, I'll just simply go to Google and type I'll type for affiliate marketers, right? So I'm going to be getting a list of, Google is going to be giving me a list of names. That is for authors now, right? I want to target authors. Google is going to be giving me a list of names. So what I'll just do is to write out those names, or just leave it out there. All right. I may just write out the names and then keep it aside. Then I'll ask myself, what books on affiliate marketing, what kind of books have been written around affiliate marketing that these people are likely to be interested in? When I search on Google, I'll get a list of those audiences, right? I'll get a list of those kind of books, those book titles, and then I'll write them down. So what I'm now going to do is that when I'm ready to start running my ads, I'll now go to the Facebook detail targeting, and then I'll start to enter those authors one after the other. Now, it is not all of them that are going to be that are going to be coming up, because it is not all of them that are actually available for targeting on Amazon. But this is a very, very important step to actually targeting the right people who are going to be, buying your book at the end of the day. I don't know if this is actually clear enough to you. But if it is not clear, please get back to me with your questions, or refer to my course on Amazon KDP or Facebook ads. All right. So now I'm going to be going to my ads manager now to show you the step-by-step process that you need to follow to actually set up your ads. So let's supposedly you have now done your audience research, and now you know the kind of people that are likely going to be buying your book at the end of the day. So what are we going to do? So let me go now to my ads manager. All right. All right, so now on my ads manager, I'll just go on ahead and click on create ad. All right, So your ads manager may not look like this because you probably have not created any adverts. All right, you haven't created any adverts, so your ads manager is going to be empty. So this ads manager is actually a test ads manager. Like I often use it to create I use it to create tutorials, right? So what you just need to do is to come to click on create. All right, let me expand it. Okay, so it's loading the creation now. So the Facebook ads objective we are going to be using is the engagement objective, because remember I told you that we want people to engage on our ad, right? We want them to engage on a particular content on our Instagram page, and then um the content is going to actually be prompting them to follow us on Instagram. But then also, we want to get a lot of engagement on this content. And I told you that this content is going to be selected from one of the contents that you have written on your Instagram page, during that 1 week of writing content. All right. But then it doesn't even have to be during that period. It could be maybe just like um just that very day that you want to actually create your advert. You can just go there and then um create that content there, but it just has to be on your Instagram page. One of the reasons is that when you create an advert using a content on your Instagram page, it's going to be getting a lot of engagement, and people are going to be, it's going to be serving as some sort of social proof at the end of the day. So yeah, all right. So that's basically it. Um, so now, if I were the kind of content I'm going to be putting out that I want people to engage with, I'm going to be using for my $1 campaign. I'm going to be saying something like, I'm going to be writing something like, "Hey guys, I just so it's going to be pointing back to this book that we want to write, right? This book that we want to sell. So let's say we want to sell a book on affiliate marketing, for instance. I can just put out a post and say something like, "Hey guys, I'm about to write a book. I'm about to write a new book. I'm about to launch a new book, on Amazon KDP. And I've been having issues with coming up with the best title for this book. And I just want your suggestions. You can now write out 3 titles that you want to choose for your book. So when you now ask them to please help you can ask something like, please help me to choose a title for my book. So um it's that kind of post is actually one that would spark engagement. So people are going to be be saying choose one, choose two, or choose three. So it's going to be allowing them to engage. So at the end of that post, you're now going to be saying something like please follow me on Instagram so that you will know when I eventually launch my book. Are you getting the whole gist? All right. So you're going to say, follow me on Instagram so that you know when I eventually launch this book and all. All right. So that is the kind of content I'll put out that I'm going to be using for my $1 campaign. So I'll just go on ahead and click on engagement. All right. So click on engagement, and then you'd see sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. So click on engagement. So it's going to be asking you, is it a post engagement or is it page likes or event responses? Just leave it as post engagement and then click on continue. All right. Click on continue, and then it's going to be prompting us to name our campaign. I don't know why it's this slow. Okay. I think this tutorial has been a bit long. It's been a bit longer than usual, but then it's going to be worth it at the end of the day, because if you do take my advice, you're going to be getting more sales for your books on Amazon Kid, because even Amazon is going to thank you for it, because you are pushing you're pushing traffic from outside of Amazon to its content. So it's going to be thanking you for it, and it's a good way of actually making a lot of money from your books on Amazon. So here we are going to be naming our so this is the campaign level, right? So you can just name your campaign, new post engagement campaign. You can just name it anything you want to name it. So let me see. New post engagement campaign. Okay. For Amazon. Okay. All right, we are soon going to be done. And now my phone is beginning to misbehave. Okay. All right. Running ads on mobile phone can be very frustrating sometimes. But then if you don't have a mobile phone, you can't be disadvantaged, all right? You can't be disadvantaged. Just the next thing you need to do is to click on next. All right. So click on next, and then it's going to be taking you to the ad level where you're going to be selecting your audience, all right? Okay. So just so we don't make this video too long because the network is disturbing and all. So I think I'll just explain the rest to you, and then you can go on ahead from there. I've explained the basic parts, right? So what you just need to do when you get to the campaign level, sorry, when you get to the ad set level, is to you're going to be seeing the step-by-step approach to follow, right? So you're going to be directed on what you need to do. So you'll be needing to select your Instagram page, right? Since your Instagram page is already connected to your account, to your Facebook Business Manager account, you're going to be able. Okay, so let's just look at that. So this is where it is, right? So this is where we are supposed to get to right now. So you'll be directed to name your campaign as well. In this is called the ad set level. So in this ad set level, you'll be directed to name your campaign. Then you just leave this one, this optimization and delivery, just leave it at that. Then budget and schedule, just set your budget to $1. That is if you're using if you're in Nigeria, that should be around maybe 700 or so, right? So then this schedule date, just leave it at that. Leave it at that, except you actually have any reason for why you want to schedule your ad. You can just leave it at this. Then when it comes to audience, create new audience. So this is what you're going to do. Thank God, this is the most crucial part. So thank God we actually were able to get to this. Now, locations. Please don't target Nigeria, all right? For this for this strategy we want to use to sell books on Amazon, don't target Nigeria. Please target the US, all right? So what you just need to do is to come to this place and click on location, and then you'll see the edit button here, all right? So remove Nigeria and then enter US. The reason is because most people who buy book on Amazon are not Nigerians. Like Nigerians hardly go to Amazon to buy books. So you want to target the US. Then when it comes to age, you can set the age to the particular age range that you want to actually buy your book. Then when it comes to gender, you can also leave it on all gender depending on what you want to do. So depending on your niche, right? So if your gender is if your niche is actually gender specific, you can just select the gender. And then when it comes to detailed targeting, which is also very very important, which is where we are going to be entering the audience that we had done our research on. You can now come here and enter the audiences you've researched. Let's say for instance now I have gotten my audience to be, I've gotten the name of the authors that are related to my book, I'll just come here and enter them here. If you don't see them, it means that you're not available for targeting on Facebook. So let's say, for instance, now I want to target people who like Nora Roberts. Nora Roberts is actually she's a popular fiction author. And let's say I'm writing a book I'm writing a fiction book that is related to Nora Roberts books, right? So I'll just type Nora Roberts and let's see if it is available for targeting on Facebook. So Nora Roberts is available. So just click on Nora Roberts. All right. So if it is not available, you won't see. So because it is not everybody, it is not all audience types that are actually available for targeting, right? So just click on Nora Roberts and then you um and then another good thing with Facebook is that you can also click on these suggestions and then you get suggestion that you can also use, right? So people that are related to Nora Roberts, you can also get them, right? So just click on this suggestion and let's see if we can get. So you can see Carly Phillips. So this Carly Phillips now is an author that is also related to Nora Roberts. So you can also just stack these audiences and use them for your targeting. Then aside from Nora Roberts, you also have maybe books, book titles in around your niche that people are also likely to be interested in. Like let's say, for instance, Rich Dad Poor Dad. People who are interested in making money online are interested in Rich Dad Poor Dad. So you can also target Rich Dad Poor Dad. All right. Then you want to click on this narrow audience, and for this narrow audience, you want to now narrow your audience to people who are interested in Amazon KDP, people who are interested in buying books on Amazon KDP, because if you just leave it at this alone, you might not get results, because it is not everybody who likes Nora Roberts or who follow Nora Roberts that are actually interested in reading books or buying books on Amazon KDP. So you want to also ensure that you narrow this audience down to people who are interested in Amazon. So once you click on this narrow down, you will be able to let's see if I enter Amazon KDP. You can narrow to people who are interested in Amazon KDP, who are interested in Kindle Fire, and all. Let's see. Okay, Amazon KDP. Okay, so you can see Amazon owns Kindle Fire. So it shows that this person now is likely to buy books that are related to Amazon. So Kindle Fire, Amazon, Amazon Books, Amazon Marketplace, right? So you can just enter all of those in the narrowed audience session, and then go on ahead to let's see. So after you finish selecting your audience here, you can now click on this manual placements. So for this manual placements, please select only Instagram. All right, select only Instagram for your manual placements. So after selecting only Instagram for your manual placement, the next thing you just need to do is to remove all other placement, because this placement now, if you just leave it on anyone, Facebook is going to be showing your adverts to where you don't actually want it to be. All right. So select manual placements and ensure that you're placing your adverts on only Instagram feeds. All right. So click on manual placements. So anyways, after placing it on manual placement, just click on next, and then let's go to the ad set level, where you're going to be choosing your the account that you need to use. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so since the network is actually not allowing us to continue, I think I'll just have to create a whole new advert to show you how to do. Okay, so this is the ad set level. So this is where you're going to be selecting the post you want to use, and then selecting the image and all of that. All right, so you just have to click on, okay, you have to name your campaign. You can use an existing post, which is going to be a post that is already on your Instagram account. All right, so click on use existing post, and then it's going to be directing you to select a post on your Instagram account that you're going to be running. So you're going to be running this campaign. So when you're done with all of those setup, just click on publish, and then your ad is going to be on review for a couple of hours, right? Let's say for 2 hours or 2 days or 1 day or so. All right, so after all of that has been set up, just click on, okay, so just the ad will then start running, and then people would start to like your advert, and then a lot of people will begin to see your ads, and at the end of the day, just leave that ad to be running for as long as possible, as long as possible, because it is going to be helping you to get followers. All right, so people are going to be following you, people are going to be engaging with your Instagram account, and then you're going to be getting a lot of tractions. All right, so after you have gotten enough followership on your Instagram account, let's say you've done this thing for at least a month or even 3 weeks, you can now set up the conversion ad to now send people to, you're going to be now launching this book, and then sending people to your Amazon author page for that particular book, and then getting people to now buy this book. So I know that this video has been a bit longer than I intended, and I have not exactly been able to show clearly what I actually wanted you to see, but then at least to an extent, you now understand what I'm trying to express, right? You understand what I'm trying to communicate. I'm trying to say that with this $1 strategy, you'll be able to get people to relate, or relate with you, relate with your content, and then at the end of the day, selling to them. It is better, it's going to be helping your ranking, it's going to be helping your books to sell more on Amazon than if you were only relying on organic traffic. So that is all I've been trying to say. All right, so I think I'm going to be ending the tutorial here, and then you can ask all the questions that you want to ask, and then we would be able to work our way around it. All right, so I'm going to be leaving some links in the description of this video, so that you can also go on ahead to um make your check out the links and all. All right, so that brings us to the end of this video, and do have yourself a nice day.